Hi guys, this is Anil Bishoyi and you're watching me on my channel Passionate World. If you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Friends, in the first part of NITI Aayog, we have discussed its composition and in various aspects like who is the, let's have a quick recap. It will be a revision session. NITI Aayog is the think tank of policy making in India and it succeeded Planning Commission. Established in 1st January 2015, Prime Minister as the chairman and will be a vice chairman. Current vice chairman is Rajiv Kumar and CEO Amitabh Kant is the CEO, and there will be chief ministers of all states and UTs of Delhi and Puducherry and lieutenant governors of all other UTs. And apart from that, there will be 4 ex officio council of ministers from the center and 4 permanent invitees, and there will be experts who will be advising. And who are the members we have already discussed. Today in this video I will deal with the socio-economic transformation and especially the objectives. We have to write that whatever the objectives are there, you have to write in such a way that the objectives of NITI Aayog is helping the nation to transform in socio-economic condition. So there are 13 socio-economic objectives are there. So let's start discussing about 13 objectives. Objectives of NITI Aayog. First one is to develop shared vision of national development priorities, sectors and strategies with the active involvement of states in light of the national objectives. It is very important. Means national development priorities, sectors and strategies. There will be whatever will be the sectors and strategies, active involvement of the states. All the states will be actively participate in light of the national objective. Whatever is the national objective, all the states will play its part to achieve the national objective. Then to foster cooperative federalism through structured support initiatives and mechanisms with the state on a continuous basis, recognizing that strong states make a strong nation. Another very important aspect of NITI Aayog, because cooperative federalism, all the initiatives taken up by the central government, the states have to contribute their part in order to make the objective of the central government successful, and that will help a strong state will make a strong nation. Because if nation will make objectives at the central level and will not be implemented in the ground, then also there is a failure of the plan in both the state as well as the central level. So strong states make a strong nation. Then to develop mechanism to formulate credible plans at the village level and aggregate this progressively at the higher levels of government. Another very important aspect, to develop mechanisms to formulate credible plans. There will be mechanism to formulate the credible plans at the village level. Means we have studied that it's a bottom-up approach. Whatever the feedbacks will be taken and it will be translating into policy decision making at the central level. So credible plans at the village level and aggregate this progressively at the higher levels of government. Slowly the feedbacks will go to the central level, and from center decision will be taken, and whatever the program or policy changes they have to bring, they will make in the central level and help the states to implement it in the ground level. Then to ensure on areas that are specifically referred to it that interests of national security are incorporated in economic strategy and policy. Another very important aspect, to to ensure areas are specifically referred to it. Whatever areas will be referred to the NITI Aayog, they will make decision basing on whatever facts and figures available to them. That may be that interest the national security. They will keep the national security in mind, incorporated in economic strategy and policy, and they will take a decision, incorporate that in the economic strategy as well as policy. Then 5, to pay special attention to the sections of our society that may be at risk of not benefiting adequately from economic progress. Another very important objective of NITI Aayog, they have to target specific sections of the society which are not getting benefit adequately from economic progress. All the depressed sections of the society which are left behind, the NITI Aayog is having an objective to target them and to help them progressively have a better standard of living. Then, to design strategic and long-term policy and program frameworks and initiatives and monitor their progress. Means long-term plans, policies, whatever their implementation, their monitoring is being planned in the central level. Their efficacy, whatever, whether they are totally required or not, that is also being discussed. The lessons learned through the monitoring and feedback will be used for making innovative improvements. Say for example, a initiative being started at the central level, and it is found that there needs to be massive changes in the ground level if it has to be success. Then whatever the changes will happen, the decision will be taken in the NITI Aayog, and including necessary mid-course correction. If any mid-course correction is required to make a scheme successful, that will also be taken in the NITI Aayog and being passed to the stage to implement the same in the ground level. Then 7, to advise and encourage partnerships between key stakeholders. To advise and encourage the partnership with the key stakeholders, whichever may be the organization or government, they will participate in it. Then national and international like-minded think tanks as well as educational and policy research institutions. At the national level as well as the international institutions, they will take the help and guidance of the educational and policy research institutions. So these are the 7 most important objectives. In the other side, we will study about another 6 policy objectives. So stay with us, friends. Coming to next objective of NITI Aayog, objective number 8, to create knowledge, innovation and entrepreneurial support system through a collaborative community of national, international experts, practitioners and other partners. A very important aspect through which NITI Aayog is bringing grassroots socio-economic change, create knowledge, creating a different kind of a knowledge, innovation, entrepreneurial support through community in the national and international experts. The community experts at national level as well as international level, they are being taken into account, and their views and as per their suggestion and advice, the things are being taken into consideration. Then to offer a platform for resolution of intersectoral and interdepartmental issues in order to accelerate the implementation of development agenda. To offer a platform for resolution and intersectoral and interdepartmental issues in order to accelerate implementation of development agenda. Another very important aspect through which NITI Aayog is bringing socio-economic change. Then to maintain a state-of-the-art resource center, be a repository of research on good governance and best practices in sustainable and equitable development as well as to help their dissemination to stakeholders. Another very important aspect of socio-economic change, to maintain state-of-the-art resource center, to maintain the state-of-the-art, bringing new technology, be repository research on good governance in whatever the models through which good governance can be fostered in the grassroots level. And the best practices in sustainable and equitable development. Sustainable and equitable development are the main objectives of the center as well as the state governments. Then, to actively monitor and evaluate the implementation of programs and initiatives, including the identification of the needed resources so as to strengthen the probability of success and scope of delivery. Another important aspect of NITI Aayog. To actively monitor and evaluate implementation of programs. Until and unless we monitor and evaluate the implementation program, we will not get the desired result on which the program is being first objectified. And initiative including identification of needed resource. Identifying the needed resource, how to get it and how the things can be transformed. Then, to focus on technology upgradation and capacity building. Technology upgradation is very important, and capacity building for implementation of programs and initiatives is another important aspect of NITI Aayog's transformation. Then, to undertake other activities as may be necessary in order to further the execution of the National Developmental Agenda and the objectives mentioned in above. Everything culminates into NITI Aayog's the blueprint for socio-economic growth of the nation. All in all, if we have to say, it is all about how the center as well as the state can help each other to foster the development agenda of the nation. And that is how the socio-economic transformation are brought by NITI Aayog, with cooperative federalism as its one of its finest pillars. So with this we came to the end of this video, and if you like today's video, then do give me a thumbs up. And sir and ma'am, if you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Thank you very much.